joining us in studio right now. In fact, you'll get her CD just for calling in to play Are You Smarter Than? A former ex-employee. Well, I can't really call her an ex-employee.
She was an office employee, not just for our station.
Can I claim her as our own?
Sure, why not?
Does she have our brand, the number of the beast?
Does she have the mock?
A 666?
Here, put the sticker on.
A tramp stamp 666. Nina Sainato is back in studio. When was the last time we had you on to do Are You Smarter Than?
2007.
2007.
You were one of the first ones, weren't you?
Yes, I was. It was right after I started here, and I was one of the first. Do you guys remember that day?
Oh, yeah.
We brought you in because you were
Nancy.
Nancy.
Remember that
Well,
day.
no, I'm asking because you remember how awkward it was?
Yes.
We don't have to talk about it, but...
Yeah, because all we did was sexually harass a fellow employee, more or less.
Right,
Yeah.
well, someone was standing
That was
on my
good,
shoulder.
clean fun, too.
Right.
I mean,
It's awesome.
3-year-olds are cursing on our air. I mean, look how far the standards have sunk since
Totally.
you've left.
Oh my God.
The least we can do is sexually harass you
Oh,
some
it's
more.
totally fine. You made me wear this dress, right? So
Right. She's wearing a tight red dress.
Well, do you have her CD yet?
I do have her CD. Yeah,
Look at the cover.
Well, I'm not
Oh,
in
that's
this,
not the
no,
cover.
I'm not in this dress on the cover, but on the inside.
But on the
Yeah,
inside of the
yeah.
CD, though, and the CD got around the offices, and it was like, look at Nina's CD.
Well, Nina has left the greater Clear Channel radio empire to go on to bigger and better things. She is now a high-profile music recording superstar. She's, in fact, got a Christmas CD out now, which features, among other things, a duet with Donnie Iris.
Donnie.
You have really
Somebody
hit
Donnie.
the Pittsburgh stratosphere if you're doing duets with Donnie Iris.
Right. It was a good time.
It doesn't get any better than this. It's Holly and Ivory is the name of the CD. Is
Yep.
that one of the songs you sing, or
No, that's just the name of the album.
okay, just the name of the album,
Yeah.
and all the classics are on it.
Mhm.
Which one does Donnie sing with you?
Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Run Run Rudolph or something like that.
Does he scream?
No.
Like, does he hit the high note?
No, he's got this, like, we were calling him, Donnie Martin, like Dean, you know, like
Dean Martin,
in the
yeah.
studio, because we do Dean Martin's version, but they were kind
Hold
of
the
saying-
microphone
Oh,
up a
sorry.
little bit.
Yeah, but we
But
were
you gotta
calling
cup
him,
it the way most of the girls do.
Hey there.
There you go.
Oh, I got it.
There, perfect.
I understand. Yeah, in the studio, you know, he got this crooner voice when we were doing the duet, and everyone was like, "Where did this come from?" Because he wasn't, you know, screaming like he normally does. But it's great.
Now, when you were playing keyboards with Anthony Rankin, did we here at the X Morning Show launch your solo career with your Are You Smarter Than appearance?
Possibly, yeah. I kind of liked the spotlight, and I was like, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go out and do my.
I gotta
thing.
find me a
It
tight
wasn't
red
long
dress.
after
Boy,
that.
the big bad world is better than this. I am getting the hell away from Tim and Bob.
It wasn't long after that I branched out. So.
All right, we'll play Are You Smarter Than right now. 412-333-WXDX. The first caller in gets tickets to the X Holiday Office Party featuring Cage the Elephant, Joy Formidable, Switchfoot, and Sleeper Agent. It's a week from tomorrow, and if you call in right now, you've got the chance to go see that show, and you can get passes for a meet and greet with the bands as well. You're going to cage the stage here on the X Morning Show. We play Are You Smarter Than? We're off on Friday because of the holiday, so we're doing Are You Smarter Than today. It's Are You Smarter Than? Nina Sainato. How can they get your CD, Holly and Ivory?
It is on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, Bandcamp, my website, which is just ninasanato.com, or you can always just Google it.
Bandcamp?
Yeah, it's a nice...
Like with the trumpet?
No.
The flute.
No, it's a...
Please, a trumpet would be
One
perfect.
time? Right.
I never thought of that, but yeah.
All right, we
You
haven't
never thought of that?
I didn't. No.
We have it linked on the morning show page, and they can see you with all your splendor on the piano top, looking as wonderful as you do. What a way to get into the festive holiday season.
All right, it's Are You Smarter Than next here on 105.9 The X. It is the X Morning Show. It's 105.9 The X. It's the holiday season, and because of that, we're taking a break a couple days early for Thanksgiving for this weekend, of course. It's on Thursday. Friday is normally when we do Are You Smarter Than, but since we're off on Friday and I'm even gone tomorrow, we're going to play Are You Smarter Than today. And we welcome back to the studios a former employee here at 105.9 The X who's lost our connection, lost our phone number, until, of course, something comes along that she has to promote, and then she comes back into studio. It's Nina Sainato. Nina used to work with us here at the X, and her new Christmas CD is out, featuring, among other things, a duet with your favorite Pittsburgh singer, Donnie Iris. It's called Holly and Ivory. She's here to play Are You Smarter Than against Jimmy. Jimmy, where are you calling from?
22 in Murraysville.
Okay, Jimmy is calling from 22 in Murraysville. It sounds like local geography may not be one of his strong suits, so with that being said, we'll steer away from that for our questions today. Nina, you get question number 1, okay?
Yep.
This is a cheap rip-off knockoff of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? If you haven't heard it by now, it's simple. We ask 5 questions. Best of 5 wins it. If Jimmy wins, not only does he get a copy of Nina's CD, he also gets tickets to see Cage the Elephant and the rest of the bands at Stage AE a week from tomorrow. Okay, Nina, question number 1. Since it's Thanksgiving, in what year did the Pilgrims come across Plymouth Rock?
This is multiple choice.
It is not multiple choice. It's written right there on the rock. Every time you see the rock, you can see the number. The number is... Just take a guess as to when the Pilgrims arrived.
666. No, that's not it.
When did the Pilgrims arrive?
Oh my god, I'm totally gonna
Take a
bomb it.
stab in the dark.
Well, Christopher Columbus was 1492.
Yes, he was.
So, does that count for something? Does that count? Oh
No
my
half
God,
points here.
West Indies, Plymouth, Mass. It's
Right.
about the same thing.
Whole thing.
I don't
Give me a
know,
year.
1600.
1600. All right, tell you what. Here's what I'll do. Whoever comes closer.
Are we
gets
gonna do
the point.
prices right? Closest without
Yes.
going over?
Well, no, we'll just do closest. You said 1600. Okay, so Jimmy, when did the Pilgrims hit Plymouth Rock?
Oh man. Six. I don't know. 1650.
1650. Nina, you're right. Well, how'd you know you were right? You're pointing. You are Crosby.
Because I know it's not. Sorry, I know it's not after that. I don't think because the Declaration of Independence was.
Right, he should have said
1776.
$1. Again,
Right.
just like the Price is Right.
So there's some
It all
logic.
comes back to the Price is Right. 1620.
Oh, okay.
So you were
cool.
both close,
Well,
but
awesome.
you made it by
That
20
wasn't
years.
that
He was
far.
30 years high. So Nina, you get point number 1.
Great.
Jimmy, you can draw even here, okay? Give me the name of the ship that the Pilgrims were on when they came across Plymouth Rock, when they landed here in the U.S. What was the name of the ship? This also is not multiple choice.
The what?
Santa Maria.
The Maria.
Santa Maria.
Oh, the Santa Maria.
But don't say anything
Nina.
because we already have the Nina in studio with us.
So that
The
means that
Santa
it's
Maria has been guessed.
Oh, the Mayflower.
the
The
Mayflower. is right.
Mayflower. Right, wrong ships, wrong armada there.
All right, so Nina, you're up 2-0. If you
Yeah.
get this one right, you win. If you get it wrong and he still gets it wrong, then you win anyway because he can't catch up mathematically.
Okay.
So, with that being said, here you go. It's question number 3. Sidney Crosby got points on 4 of 5 Penguin goals last night. What percent is that?
Oh no.
You have to know. You have to know this.
Wait.
Take
5
2
goals.
seconds.
Yeah.
He got points on 4
I
of
hate
them.
fractions. This is how I lost the last time.
Well, then you should definitely know.
If you got 4 out of 5 on your test,
You would get a.
you would get what percent?
90.
That is incorrect.
Maybe your teacher gave you a 90 because you wore that red dress to class.
Jimmy, do you want to steal?
Oh.
Come on, Jimmy! Jimmy, I am pulling for you. You have to know this.
Jimmy, what's
know
4 out of 5?
I'm just not good at percentages.
Good.
All right, take a stab at it, Jimmy. Again, we'll do like Plymouth Rock here. Whoever comes closer. She said 90.
She said 90. What do you say, Jimmy?
80.
80 is correct,
On
Jimmy.
the nosy!
So, Jim, you stay alive.
Somehow.
Somehow you backed into that.
Wait, I win anyway, don't I win anyway?
No, he got it right, so he stays alive.
Right, he can stay alive. He can tie it up right here, but he gets to play choose your fate right now.
No, not yet. He has to tie. If he gets this wrong, he's out.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Okay.
and then
I thought
you
you
can.
okay.
You don't even need to steal, but
Perfect.
I
Okay.
think you're gonna get this one right if he doesn't. All right.
Okay.
Considering your musical
Oh no, don't
background,
put pressure on me like that.
Jimmy, how many keys are on a piano?
Oh my god.
A regular piano, a full-size piano.
Wow, Jimmy, I had that same answer.
You don't know this one?
I don't know this one, no.
How many?
72.
72 is fairly close, but incorrect.
Well, again, if she doesn't know this, we'll see who's closer.
Oh, come on, 88. Everybody
88
knows
is
that.
correct.
88.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
I don't know that, and I took
I'm
piano
kidding.
lessons.
I'm kidding.
Nobody knows what 4 out of 5 is, but everybody knows 88 keys on a
I
piano.
know what I know.
Jimmy, it was a good effort.
I redeemed
Thanks for playing. You
myself.
get a copy of the CD. It'll be here at the station. Even if you don't like Christmas, even if you don't like Christmas music, she's wearing a short skirt and it's worth looking at, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Donnie Iris got to look up it. You should too. That's how you play Are You Smarter Than? Because Nina is smarter than Jimmy. That means the tickets are still up for grabs. First caller in gets them. 412-333-WXDX. This is your home of the Pens. Go ahead and Crosby for the camera. You won. Come on, give it.
I can't have a
Well,
mini
drop the
skirt
microphone.
on.
Bryce, shoot lower.
Ow!
It's 105.9 The X.